There are a lot of bad YouTube advices that are being spread by these YouTube gurus and or bigger YouTubers that are hurting lots of small channels or small or growing YouTubers. And we really need to talk about it today. This advice poses a lot of threats and it is very harmful to small YouTubers because the more they keep on listening to them, the more we keep on listening to all these advices, the more you are not going to grow, the more your channel is going to remain at one spot for a very long time. So in this video, I want to share with you those advices that you need to neglect. And because I've actually attested to some of these bad advices, and I'm here to tell you that these advices are not very correct. And you need to do away with that so you can start growing your YouTube channel and so that you can start making the most out of your YouTube channel so you can grow your YouTube channel as much as you can and as fast as you can. So in this video, I'm going to share with you and highlight all those advices that are keeping you down and keeping you slow and preventing your channel from growing. And even if you eventually grow, it is going to hurt your channel in the long run. Okay, but the truth is that it is not going to allow you grow your YouTube channel. And again, what is the essence of being on YouTube if you're not going to grow? What is the essence of being on YouTube if your channel is going to be at one place for a very long time? So listen very carefully as I share this bad advices that has been going on. And if you've been on it, please, you need to stop it. And if you've not actually fallen into this trap, this is a time for you to actually watch this video so you can get what these advices are so you won't fall into this trap. So the number one thing that is stopping you from growing, and a lot of people have been sharing this advice, is that when you're being told to copy the big YouTubers, I know that a lot of people advise you to copy big YouTubers who are in the same niche as you. But I'm here to tell you that copying someone that is already big is going to be detrimental to your channel because number one is that you don't even have the capacity or the funds actually to replicate what the person is doing in their channel. So, and again, you don't have the audience that is very much likely to cover that particular content that you're going to recruit from the big YouTuber. So the thing I'm going to tell you is that if you are in your niche or if you're just starting up on YouTube, what you're going to do, what I advise small YouTubers to do is that if you just started YouTube or if you're still a small YouTuber that is trying to grow, what you should do is that you should look out for channels that are in your niche that are not so big, but their views is always high, maybe from channels from 1K to 20K. Okay, once you find these channels that are performing very well in your niche, look out for some of their content that they have already created and see what is working for them. Okay, but don't go to channels that are in your niche that has like 200K subscribers, 500K subscribers, and try to recreate or do what they're doing on their channel because you are going to be a flop. Your channel is going to flop or your video is going to flop because you are not in the same competition as this person. The audience that they have is bigger than yours, and you don't have it, you don't even have the capacity or the funds to recreate or do whatever they are doing in their channel. So what you should do as a small YouTuber is to look out for channels that are relatively small. They are still getting views. Okay, at most they are still getting views. What you should do is just look at their channel and see what is working for them so you can get an idea of what you'll be doing on your channel. Maybe people of that same size can now come to you as your own audience. Okay, don't look at bigger channels that are too big for you and try to recreate or do the stuff they are doing. It is not going to work. Okay, because that is what I did when I was starting off newly. I looked for channels that are smaller in size, but they are still getting the audience. I looked for what they are doing and started implementing some of that. That doesn't mean you should not have your own idea. Your idea should always come through. Your own idea should always be the first thing you should do. But the reason why you're going to look at other channels is to see how they are doing things, how it is working for them, or how their audience are responding to their videos. And the second advice, and the second bad advice is that are keeping small YouTubers down, and these people are always dishing it out on YouTube, is not finding a particular niche. Yes, I know that the concept of niching down can actually hurt you at some point, but the truth is that if you find a particular niche and focus on it, it's going to make your growth much more easier. So what I should be advising you is that you should not focus maybe niche down completely or niche down like flat. What you should do is that in any niche that you're trying to build on YouTube, you should find other contents that are related to that particular niche and layer it around your own niche and layer it around your own main niche. Okay, so but the idea of doing whatsoever you want, doing posting everything that you think that you can post on YouTube is not going to work because YouTube is designed for quality content only. So, and the audience that comes on YouTube is not the same audience that are on TikTok, on Instagram, and Facebook. So that is why you have to find a particular niche, but at the same time, you should layer down other content around that particular niche. Like, for example, if you're in educational content, there are still some other educational content that you can layer around your particular niche. Okay. So it doesn't mean you should not find a specific niche. You should actually find a niche, something that you know you can do very much better, and find an audience in it, because it is going to help you build your audience very much faster. But I understand that when you're starting newly, you are looking for things that are going to work for you. So you are trying so many content, you're trying so many things to see the one that you're going to. Okay. So once you have actually identified the one that is working, look for other topics that are related to that particular niche and start to create even content around them. Okay. So, but if you are steady doing so many content, today you are doing entertainment, tomorrow you are doing book review, the next day you're talking about money, the next day you're doing vlogging, the next day you are cooking, the next day you're making hairstyle or sewing clothes on your channel, it is going to confuse the algorithm. So that is the reason why you should find a specific niche. But on the same way you're finding a specific niche, you should try and look out for other small contents that are around that particular niche and also infuse it in your content. So another type of advices that are flying around YouTube that is hurting small YouTubers, and I don't want you to make that particular mistake, is neglecting SEO. I know some people say SEO doesn't work, but the truth is that SEO goes beyond adding keywords to your videos. There are a lot of things that are involved in SEO. Even those big YouTubers that you're seeing, they are still using SEO in their videos. Okay, so you might not see them add tags or keywords in their description, but there is another type of SEO they are doing, which is the SEO that has to do with your video title, their thumbnails, and their thumbnail title. So SEO covers a lot of things. So that is why you should look out for the one that is going to work for your channel specifically and focus on that. Okay, so but neglecting SEO completely is a bad advice, because originally YouTube is just like a blog or a social media blogs where you have to do SEO very well and go in depth around it. But just that times are changing and people are finding audience in different ways. Maybe if the person is already known on Instagram or TikTok, they will now carry their audience and come to YouTube, and you think that, oh, since this person is not applying SEO on their videos or in their video description, that means SEO doesn't work. But it doesn't work like that. You already have an audience. But you that doesn't have another source of audience, that you don't have a place where you are drawing audience from or people that are going to watch your video, you need to take SEO very important, and you need to actually focus on that in creating your video. So you can apply SEO in your video titles, you can apply it in your description, you can apply it in your thumbnail, because these are the various levels or parts of SEO. Okay, so if you're being told to neglect SEO completely, that is a very bad advice, and I'm not going to encourage that, because if you leave it, you are going to hurt your YouTube channel and you're not going to grow. You are going to remain stagnant forever. And at some point, if you are not growing, you're going to get tired of YouTube and quit. So, and I don't want this for you. So, another advice that is hurting small YouTubers or that is keeping them down, that a lot of people have been dishing on YouTube, is when they tell you to neglect your channel or your YouTube studio or your analytics. I know that if you focus on looking at your analytics every day, it is going to lay you down, because if you're coming to check your analytics and the views are not viewing, or you're not getting the views you're supposed to get, it can be discouraging. Okay, so even me, at some point when I was building up this channel, at some point I got tired of my YouTube studio. I had to delete my YouTube studio for a while. I deleted it for like 1 week because it was discouraging, I won't lie. But at some point I realized that there is nothing I can do on YouTube without this particular YouTube studio, because this is going to help you track your analytics, track how your viewers are viewing your videos, track the important places that you need to improve on your videos, track and see where your audience is watching more, or where where you're losing the audience, where they're not watching your videos, or where they are skipping. Okay, because this is going to help you in improving on the next video, and it is also going to help you and see the demography, the people that are watching your videos, and how you're going to improve on the next one. Okay, so neglecting it is going to hurt your channel and it is not going to help your growth. So after that, I had to download it back again. I had to download that particular YouTube studio back again, and it actually helped, because I looked at it, because I know that it can be discouraging, but this is what I need. This is like a tool that you need to farm on YouTube. So, and it is going to help you. And the moment I started looking beyond views and all of that, I started mastering my YouTube studio, and it was helping me, because after each video and the next day I'll come and look at the performance and see what people are doing in my video and how my views are improving or how my audience is growing. This is going to help me in deciding what I'm going to film next and how I'm going to improve on my videos. So you really need to master your analytics and study it beyond the facet. Okay, you have to study it beyond what you are seeing on YouTube or what people are talking about. You have to know every details about your YouTube studio because it is going to help your growth and help you look at what your audience wants and how you're going to improve on your channel or your video creation. So here is another advice that people are dishing out on YouTube that is going to hurt your channel. This advice where they tell you that you should just publish any video at all, whether low quality, whether whatsoever, that it doesn't matter. You should post in the morning, post in the afternoon, post in the evening. No, it won't work like that, except if that video is very high quality. High quality doesn't mean high camera quality or microphone or anything. No, quality means that the video you're sharing on YouTube has value, enough value to entertain your audience or pass out information to them or educate them in whatsoever or in whatever niche that you are in. That is what quality means, giving out value. Even if you want to upload 5 times in a day, make sure that the videos you're publishing has value on it because there is a metric whereby you get views on YouTube. YouTube decides to push out your videos to more people if the few people that watch that particular video first are very much satisfied with it. How are you going to tell if they are satisfied with it? It is the average view duration that it gives you that YouTube is going to use to decide if this particular video is very much interesting or it has value enough for them to push it out to more people. So in a case where you are publishing low quality content, content that doesn't have value or people are not going to learn anything from or people are not going to get entertained from, YouTube, when the first audience that sees that particular video sees it and they just watch it and skip, like they did not find any value in it and just click out immediately, YouTube is going to say that, oh, this video is not very high quality. So we are not going to waste our time or resources in pushing this video to more people because if YouTube is pushing out your video, it's just like they are doing automatic promotion or sponsorship for you. So it actually costs them a lot for them to push out channels, okay, in the faces of people. So you publishing low quality content is going to hurt your channel because when people watch it, they are not going to come back to watch more of your video and you are going to be doing yourself a disservice by publishing these videos because nobody is going to come back to watch your content and this is how your channel is going to die down and it is not going to keep on growing. Okay, so these are the advices that are holding you down as a small YouTuber, and if you do away with these advices and start doing them the right way, you are going to grow on YouTube. I really hope you take out these bad advices and do away with them so you can actually grow your YouTube channel, and I would love to see you grow on YouTube as much as I want myself to grow as well, and keep on doing the right thing and you see your channel flourish and grow from level 1 to level 10. And don't forget that YouTube is very stressful and YouTube is not so much as an easy ride that people make it look like, but the continuous effort you're putting is going to give you the good result. Okay, so keep on doing the good ones, keep on doing quality ones, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Okay, you're going to make mistakes because this is one important thing you need to know about YouTube. Mistakes are bound to happen, but learning from your mistake is the number one thing that is going to make you grow. So, and I would like to see you in my next one. Thank you. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe and also like this video. I would like to see your comments in the comment section as always, so that I can actually converse with you and know where you need help the most. Okay, so thank you for always coming back to watch, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.